Welcome back.
It's interesting when you look at the lava,
Uh-huh.
like at the bottom of the graphic, you can kind of see like the part where the moving animation for the wave of the lava kind of hits the graphic of the cobblestone or the
Yeah,
asphalt.
there's like an obvious kind of like trim here. Like the lava's just like some sort of background layer.
Mm.
You can also see like a pretty obvious seam just running down it if you look too closely at it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it doesn't look too bad in general.
Yeah, no, it's this is aesthetically, it's my favorite act.
Mm-hmm. Was this the Hellforge already?
Yep.
Jeez, we found that fast.
And the infamous quote.
I don't remember that quote. Also, I didn't completely hear it.
It's not that infamous. It's not as infamous as "I'll make weapons from your bones."
Yeah, that's the one I was kind of expecting him to say, and I was like, no, that's not right. Let's see, I'll just take this hammer here really quick. And while you're cleaning up all these jerks, I'll just poke this here. Because I got me a soul stone. Maybe you already dropped one here. Looks like you did.
Yeah.
So I'll just drop Mephisto's soul stone on the floor and not break it. And break this other Mephisto soul stone.
Oh, an Eldrin? Are you kidding me?
Well, that's a lot of souls or something. How many souls were in that stone?
Oh, it might have already did your quest complete, because it might have done it for both of us.
Yeah, my quest completed.
Okay, yeah, so we did it for both of us, but that's not a big deal. Usually, like, that's the interesting thing to note is, like, when you're playing online like this, like, usually, like, you'd want to do it in separate games.
Oh, yeah, so
Because-
you could get more sweet gemstones there.
Yeah, but since this is normal and, like, we can't even get anything that good yet, it's not that big of a deal, but,
Also,
yeah,
honestly, we could... Like, I don't know how long it's been in total since the series began. We're on episode 19 now.
mm,
And if each one's about 15 minutes long, that means you could probably get here in about 5 hours on a new character.
yeah,
I mean, I don't think you'd want to start a new character just to get up to here for a few gemstones, but...
yeah. Like, at least in the higher difficulties, you can get some pretty sweet runes. Like, that can be, like, the difference between, like, being able to make a rune word or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least, like, Countess, like, you can farm for runes, but there's only, like, a certain kinds she can drop.
Yeah.
And the Hellforges can at least get,
Well,
like,
There's a quab down here. I want to pick up this quab. Oh, I can't pick up this quab. Got too much crap. I want to know what a quab is. Oh, it's just a
crappy little assassin.
Qatar punching dagger type thing.
That's the exceptional version, I think.
Probably. I just saw the name quab and I wanted to poke it.
Yeah.
Come on, man, it's a quab.
Yep.
Don't you want to know what a quab is? Don't you want to laugh at how silly its name is?
It's probably
it's probably
imagine,
like some Arabic word, so it doesn't sound as silly in Arabic or something.
it's probably like
but-
Arabic or like Native American or something.
I don't know, maybe. I guess it could be Native American or something. I don't know if they have punching
Probably-
daggers, but
It's probably like a Native American. Like
it's obviously
dagger.
not like, English or, Italian or something in descent. But I don't know, I just saw a quab on the ground and I was like, eh, quab.
Yep.
It made me lol.
For the lulls. And this is kind of an interesting little, like these little areas here. They use some of these for the later parts of Act 5.
Well, they do, don't they?
Yeah, for the little
Just a little bit.
Bale opens up his little portals into hell. For the, I guess that's kind of technically how he gets his army. He like
Yeah, well,
summons like
that makes sense, I guess.
that's how he got like all of his.
I mean, that's semi-spoilers, because we're not there yet. Hey, look, another tall rune. Because we haven't found enough of those today.
Yeah. Well. I think, at least for the most part, like, you guys all probably know which guy we're going to go fight here.
Yeah, nobody can guess who we're gonna fight in hell after watching that cutscene from a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
I mean, who could possibly be down here in hell?
Waiting for us. Yeah,
I don't know if he's waiting for us.
he's just sitting around.
I mean, technically speaking, at this point, I'm not even sure if he knows he's being pursued.
Yeah.
And we did only recently murder his brother, so... And who knows if he's heard about that. We didn't really leave any survivors.
I think realistically, he probably does know. Like, he probably knows, like, when his brother dies, like you know, his word's probably gotten out that there's a certain party of heroes or whatever, like, hunting him down.
I don't know, maybe.
Like, he probably, like, got word of, like, Ondariel and all that, too. So he's probably, like, he probably knows there's, like, a chain of some things coming towards him. He's probably
in a
just,
way
like,
that actually makes it sound like a lot more intimidating than like it actually sort of is. Because I mean, it feels like overall we're progressing kind of slowly here. And obviously we only caught up with him briefly in Act 3 before he just teleported. But I don't know, just kind of funny thinking, like, you know, you've been wandering across this continent here with a purpose, knowing exactly where to go and uninterrupted. And then there's, like, a group of heroes right on your trail. And you have not been able to outrun them, even slightly. They're just always right behind you.
Yeah.
And they killed, like, everything that got in their way. It's like, maybe I should be a little bit worried about this.
At this point, imagine he's probably thinking, bring it on.
Yeah, probably.
Let these losers come and try to defeat me.
Though we did just kill Mephisto.
He's probably feeling pretty confident in his new body, too.
Yeah, well, you'd think so. Being a primeval type dude that he is. But, I mean, you know, like, technically speaking, after you've killed a primeval guy, it's like, you think he should at least be like, well, I should maybe take this a little bit seriously. He's already killed one of the primevals, and Dariel, and frickin' Duriel. I mean, that makes someone seem a little bit dangerous, at least, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, 2 side items in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's probably you know, like, the downfall of a lot of, you know, like, it's like if you kind of like underestimate your
oh yeah, it's a classic downfall of like all sorts of characters. They call it hubris.
Yep.
But speaking of hubris,
fun word to use in a sentence.
Yeah, one of my favorite quotes of about hubris was from the HBO series Rome, which is one of only 2 HBO series I've ever watched.
Yep.
There being Game of Thrones, obviously.
That's a series that I wish they didn't cancel that. Would have been nice if they...
Yeah, there was definitely some more story to be had there. It wasn't, like, great, but it wasn't bad.
What's this guy got to say?
Not much. I don't care.
Proceed, hero.
I'm just gonna ignore him.
Basically, he warns you that Diablo's in here.
Yeah, he's like, Diablo's up ahead, and you're like, yeah, I know. Freaking, why do you think I came here?
It's like, what have we been doing this whole friggin' time, you idiot?
Dude, have you not seen, like, the freaking swath of bodies we left in our wake heading here?
Can only be coming this way for one purpose, and bringing, like, all of our friggin' demon slaying for one reason.
Have you seen my glowing green sword, bro? It's glowing for some Diablo killing.
Yep.
I can't reach those guys, I'll let you get them.
Yeah. Just kind of have mana issues.
I already gave you BO. Don't look at me.
Yeah. No, I'm just, like, been neglecting potions.
But right, going back to hubris, one of my favorite quotes was from HBO's Rome there was one part where they had Julius Caesar and Mark Antony hanging out in Egypt. And Julius Caesar was like, why don't you take back pretty much the whole army, and I'll just take care of this guy myself. And Mark Antony was like, you know, that's crazy. It's like, you'll have like 20 men facing almost like an entire army of Egypt, sort of thing. Like, you know, he'll just turn on you and kill you. And he said, some might call it hubris. To which Julius Caesar responded, it's only hubris if I fail. And I was like, oh, that's a good quote.
Yep.
Because it's kind of true.
Yep.
It's death by excessive pride.
Yeah, I mean, like, you never call someone overconfident when they win.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's not necessarily true, but, like, I mean, I guess it, like, you could still call him, like, a cocky punk, but, you know, I mean, it's kind of like...
Hubris usually implies that, you failed because you were too overconfident.
Yeah.
And, so, you know, if you succeed, then obviously you couldn't have been too overconfident, because, you know, you did win.
Yeah. I mean, little confidence can go a long way, but yeah, certainly, certain demon here is pretty confident he can stop us. So
yeah, he must be at least somewhat confident, except for the fact that when we get into his base here, he's hiding like a wimp.
Or maybe he's just giving us a chance for a fair fight.
Because that seems likely. Oh, I can't get in. Blocking the door. This place can get pretty ugly. I know this is, besides the lightning beetles, this is probably one of the few places I specifically remember having lots of trouble.
They nerfed it recently.
Oh, did they?
Yep. Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
I think now they only they don't cast Iron Maiden. They just cast the other annoying slow you down spells, but not.
Way too many items on me right now with all these gemstones I picked up from the Hellforge.
But yeah, they that's what I noticed that on my paladin. They don't actually cast Iron Maiden anymore.
Oh, that's awesome, because that's like the one thing that made this place like intolerably difficult.
Make you consider wanting to maybe come back here again?
Yeah, well,
it certainly gives you less incentive to avoid it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh geez, there's a perfect lineup for you here. Make a mess out of this small hallway. Jeez. Alright, they're all gone. You're good.
I see an ordering.
Then maybe you should take it.
I've only found so many of those on my paladin now at this point. It's just kind of like,
yeah, they're not all that common. Considering how many other runes we found lately.
Once you get to like Nightmare, they're like so friggin' common though. The what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
The corpse explosion. Places like this, it definitely shines.
Oh yeah. Especially when you got some people up front just gathering all the enemies in one place.
God dang, we're fighting a lot of charms too.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm probably gonna have to head back to town here because my weapon is not doing great.
Yeah. Sounds like it would be a good idea. Maybe before we start clicking some of these levers.
Let's see. So I'm trying to think here right now. Because we could end the episode right now. But then we'll probably get into the same situation where we did with Mephisto. We'll be done with the episode in 6 minutes. Oh jeez, my health is dropping quick. Actually, I had to heal for like the first time today.
You had to use a single potion?
Yeah, well, I've used 2 so far, but I haven't had to heal today until we reached the Chaos Sanctuary here.
Yeah.
Oops, I hit one of the seals.
This is the first little victim on our list. These guys are.
You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll pause the episode for a second, I'll get my crap prepared. I'll sell my inventory stuff so that I can hold whatever we find here. And we'll be right back.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Welcome back. I mean, technically it's the same episode, but you know, we're back.
Show him your new skill.
We repaired. Oh, I got leap attack, so I can jump. So that's fun, but it's not really worthwhile to do with no enemies around.
Want to see my new skill?
Did you get bone prison? Oh god, he got bone prison. You just... Actually, you know what? I was gonna say you trapped me in here, and then I realized I have leap attack, except it wore off before I could leap out, so...
Yeah. I could trap you in there with all the enemies. And you could get yourself out.
Ah, jeez, you made a huge mess out of this place.
It's okay, they're so weak they usually die off pretty quick. But yeah, it's always fun to mess around with new skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's always, that's the fun part, like, you know, just playing through for the first time, just getting like a new skill and like having
Trying
fun
it out
with
and then trying to figure out if it sucked or not. Oh, these guys drain mana, don't they?
Mm.
That explains what happened to my mana. Don't drain my mana. I sort of actually need that a little bit. So we're actually really close to the end of Act 4 here. I feel like I could have split this act up into like 3 episodes or something, but eh. Eh.
It's like not even like really a full act, it's like almost like half an act.
Yeah. Act 4 here is really short. There's only like 3 quests. And so...
I do wish that they made it a little bit longer.
Yeah, 'cause it's a pretty cool act.
It just looks pretty awesome.
Besides that, you're besieging hell.
Yep.
Fight like who's essentially the titular boss of the game.
Mm-hmm. Until a certain expansion came out.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's almost sort of like a bonus boss. I mean, you know, he's, you know, a little bit more end game than Diablo when everything's all said and done, but... Oh, my health was dropping. My health is really dropping. Those guys hurt.
Yeah, your fire resist is pretty good too.
Yeah, it's up there.
I think it's
I got 75 fire resist.
Yeah, wow.
Those
just
guys
imagine if you didn't. Just imagine if you didn't have it.
burninated me.
Yeah. So I think there's one more seal we gotta grab.
No, I think we got them all. Grab the 2 on this side, the one up top, and the 2 on the left, right? Or did we not grab the... did we not grab the second one on the left?
No. Guess
Well,
not.
I thought we did.
Because something always happens. Something really cool always happens when you grab the last one.
There we go. Alright, time to start shouting. That's about all you can do when the screen's shaking like this.
Just can save you from me.
Alright, time to go concentrate on this guy. How did he cold... Why does Diablo do cold damage?
I have no idea.
Oh, there's the lightning spray. That one kind of hurts, but I'm okay. Oh, but one of
There's
our
my
buddies is dead.
Both our buddies are dead.
And I still see one of them poking at him.
Oh, I guess yours isn't dead.
I guess not. I'll try to see if I can get him not looking towards my buddy in case he does another lightning spray. But it looks like
It's okay, he's not
going
gonna
to
last much longer.
Yep, and there goes Diablo like a punk too. And we didn't even like grind for better gear or anything to get here.
Nope. Usually he plays some cool animation. You see like the warrior soul like float out of him, and it's actually kind of a cool little
Did you
piece.
use corpse explosion on him or something? Because it's just a pile of blood there now.
Nope. He just exploded because he took so much cold damage.
Oh, okay. I just felt like there should have been a corpse there.
Normally when you kill him, he'll play like an epic... There'll be like an epic animation, you know, he'll like do his whole death thing or whatever, you know, and you'll see like the soul of the Diablo 1 hero
Mm-hmm.
fly out of him and
All right.
plays
Type
like
Kane is
this.
proud of us, which is all I ever really wanted.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna talk to Tyrael, and he says something about the light and cutscene.
Actually, there's 2 cutscenes.
Is there 2 cutscenes?
Yep.
Well, this will be exciting then. Oh, there is 2 cutscenes, isn't there? This episode's gonna run a little long. Get to finally learn the fate of Marius.
Yep. It's kind of the animation that happens when Diablo dies in the game too. It's your guy smashing them soul stones.
It does look like a barbarian, doesn't it? Just given the armor.
All except one. Oh, I failed, Diablo. I couldn't do as you asked.
Whiny old man.
I couldn't.
Well, he has kind of been through a lot. He got forced into following Diablo across the world. And then he freed Bale. And then an angel threatened him.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven.
But Tyrael's gonna fix all his
Give
problems.
it to me, Marius. Take it.
It's kind of weird how Tyrael lost his wings and isn't really glowing.
Well,
Yeah, weird.
you gotta be able to disguise yourself as a human, otherwise you just draw way too much attention.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though.
Also, he has a face, which is kind of weird.
Mm.
Except till now, Tyrion's always been like really cool and just had like darkness.
You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
We lied.
I think you're a little ahead of me in the cutscene.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward. I don't
Bale is kind of a clever one, isn't he?
I mean, I guess.
Or I guess the old man just wasn't too smart.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd call it clever. He's pretty good at being evil.
Seeing as one of these, being one of the prime evils has got to be kind of got to be one of his specialities.
But yeah, I guess that was probably the ending cutscene of Diablo 2.
Mm.
And then the next cutscene is the sort of opening cutscene to the expansion.
Mm.
So now we enter the second cutscene. I guess this is probably supposed to be like sometime later, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the timelines aren't really like.
It's maybe like a year later or something like that.
Yeah.
At least probably a few months.
I mean, it's kind of weird when you think about it. It's like it just kind of makes you wonder what your character's been doing in the time.
Traveling.
You know?
I don't know. Taking a vacation. Went down to the Bahamas. You just imagine like a barbarian and a necromancer just sitting there on a beach, just like chilling.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like either of them's favorite pastime.
Mm. Necromancer's probably off in some hut in a swamp somewhere, like perfecting his magic or whatever, and Barbarian's probably off somewhere like chopping wood.
Or killing people.
Yeah. Killing demons.
Yep.
Going through and clearing some of the dungeons he hasn't cleared out yet.
Cleaning up.
Bale looks all fancy in this.
I always thought he looked a little silly, though. Just like the way he moves is a little bit, like... a little odd.
He's supposed to be like kind of like a spidery kind of, almost like a almost like a centaur and a spider mixed or something. I don't know.
Secheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not reach them now.
Feel sorry for this guy.
I mean, a little bit.
They just closed the gate on him.
Yep.
You shall not
It's like,
be
nope.
allowed to reach Mount Ariat.
It's like, I'm just the
That which
messenger.
you seek will not be yours.
The gatekeeper, something like that. Almost looks like Bale's got like some sort of like band-aid on his nose.
I shall take your position.
That'd actually be pretty funny.
Into
You know, he might actually, though. I don't know, maybe he's, like, inherited a bit of, the Tal Rasha effect. Right? Because he was, like, essentially mummified.
Yeah.
So, maybe he's got some of that form still with him. It's a remnant of Tal Rasha.
This part's always funny.
Depends on your sense of humor, I guess.
Just makes you wonder what he can do to us.
Nothing, probably.
Exactly.
We honestly have not done, like, any level grinding or equipment grinding here. We did a little bit of Countess runs for moons. But, besides that, we didn't, like, I thought we'd stop to maybe farm some gear off Mephisto, but we didn't even bother with that. Like, Diablo died like a punk.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like,
I used a few potions.
yeah. I mean, save for like, I mean, yeah, like, more defense would be nice, but save for like a better weapon or something. I mean, there's not really too much more normal you could find.
Yep. Alright, now we've entered the barbarian city of Harogath, which is pretty cool.
And there will be the last leg of the journey
Yeah,
to go through.
we're getting pretty close now.
Wrapping up Diablo 2.
So we'll see y'all next time on Operation Pixel, as we start traveling up to Mount Ariat.